Hey guys, JMan37, actually bringing episode 14 of Epic Battle Fantasy V. Last time, we took care of the Viking monolith encounter inside the ice cave here, and got like one encounter, I think, in No Man's Land. Yeah, this time we're just gonna continue on through and see what kind of other nonsense we find ourselves stumbling into. I'm gonna swap equipment. Not really any options there. I don't need to upgrade that. I feel like it does get bio boosting at some point. Green bush. Okay. That's really just green bush. I don't even know. I can't think of a single spot before, like, greenwood that we actually find a green bush, so we might be waiting a little while on that one. Alright. Let's just go ahead and hop in. Bunch of flybots. Oh, this is a two-waver, actually. Bunch of flybots. We've got the dark push. What's their deal? Only in Earth. Okay. Well, Earth is good news. We got 2 out of 3 on Earth effectiveness here. We also have Matt, who has an electric weapon for these guys, and it also boosts Earth. So in this, I was talking to some viewers the other day. It was like last week. A lot of the time, the dual effective, or like weapons that boost multiple effects, they aren't typically that useful. Like, it's nice to have the option. Basically, it makes the equipment more flexible, especially early on when you don't have a ton of equipment yet. But later on, usually, you know, you want a piece of equipment to do you really only want it for one damage type. Like, if you're prepping for a boss, you don't really care if a character can hit multiple of its weaknesses at the same time. It doesn't really matter. In most cases, at least. So, unless it's like one definite example I can think of where that would be useful are the boss rushes and enemy rushes and that type of stuff, where it's like multiple, not necessarily related bosses that are just strung together all at once. Also, I think I'm going to take the time to cure that because Matt is kind of our best damage dealer here. I need to give him Legend very badly. Right now, that's like his best form of neutral damage. That wasn't even a third, I think, of its total HP. We got a stun there, okay. So now it's a little less than half HP. Just based on this total and just keeping track of it in my head because of smog weather. Okay, that's nice. So I think now we're going to do this again. I missed something. That seemed like it did even less damage than it did the first time. That seems odd. Well, hopefully this is still... Okay. That's still enough to kill, at least. But, it seems kind of odd to me. Alright, I really need to buff heal more. Like, stat. It's really not cutting it right now. It really isn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't have red flybot yet, actually. So, we're kind of out of luck there. We got the other 2, but, well, might be fine, honestly. No, there's no way that'll kill. Well, just kill him next turn then. It's not worth it. There's no way he would kill with minus 80 attack. Highly doubt that he would have killed there. Okay, I don't know the chances of siphoning on that attack, but man, it sure seems to go off every time. And of course, nobody has any siphon resist, so I'm thinking it could very feasibly be like just being 100% chance. Well, this is just horrible, actually. Alright, I guess we'll use a beard here. His attack is lowered and she's siphoned, so that was not really ideal. Not really ideal situation there. Alright. I'm gonna capture one of those. It's a bush though, so it's not gonna be that hard. Well, maybe it will be hard, actually. Okay. Well, I'm not really going to worry about it too much. did that do so? Okay, I guess it's just, yeah, I forgot the quick slash just really has not been buffed like at all, so I guess it shouldn't really be that surprising. You know, why not? Probably have him do Star Blast next turn just for fun. Okay. Let's have, oh, right. That'll probably kill. Okay. I guess I could have gone for a capture, but even that, I don't know if it's been guaranteed. Alright. It's only 50 power, but hey, why not? Yeah, kind of worthless. Okay. Figured it was worth a shot. That could be enough to kill. No. Should have just had no legs to do his water attack and call it a day then. Try to get fancy with it. Okay, this thing's only weak to bio, I think, right? Well, I can't really. Well, I could check on the other, I guess. Yeah, okay. This should kill? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're in the clear. Let's just heal up for safety more than anything. Not that it's a particularly good heal, but it'll get the job done. Eldex should have vines, I believe. Or Ivy, sorry. I think it's called Vines later on, right? Can never remember. Alright. Not too bad. Wouldn't have minded the Dark Bush summon, but other than that, successful. We got stat item. And Camo Skirt, okay. Boosted Power Bomb, that could be useful. Considering she's the only one with a natural bomb attack right now. It's damage at Earth. Okay, that's nice to have. Pretty cheap. Yeah, cactuses are very cheap. I don't feel the need. Well, I forgot. I do have access to a slime cat now, so yeah, I'll actually go ahead and upgrade that a little bit more. The stat spread is nice so far. And then I think down. So it looks like it might be worth using. It does give me the flexibility is pretty valuable at this point in the game. So let's just buy one of those. Okay. Immediately upgrade it again if we wanted. It's most of our leather and bombs. So let me just take a look at it and see what else it does. And bio at max level. Okay. So that's really all it does. Is it's just a catch-all for some of her better elements, some of her more useful elements. The stats are nice. I'm not gonna go for that last level or that third level quite yet, but or I guess fourth level actually. But I do think I'll actually equip it here. Let me see. It's just nice to have the choice to do bomb attacks. I like the fur hat well now. Yeah, it's very low impact. It's decent resistances, but not even for where we're at, really. Okay. I thought there was one other thing that I was very close to being able to level up. I thought so, at least. Maybe not. Let me just do a quick run through here. Plates, no. Sock. Not sure. It's probably gonna be a while before we find an extra one of those. Yeah, I guess I was mistaken. Okay. Anywho, so that's a pretty nice dress though. Up here. I almost just started going down out of habit more than anything. Okay. What's the what event are we at? Easter. I think she needs like 30 Easter eggs or something, right? Yeah, 30. Jeez. I feel like I haven't been getting too many yet either. Alright. I realized also I haven't actually talked to any of the NPCs on the screen yet. So here we have the one that's normally guarding the glitch area, so we'll have to remember that. These guys, not really. clip. There's another stick. How many of the sticks do we have right now? Let's see. Missing 2. Okay. I think we can actually get them all right now. Yeah, we totally can. Okay. So let me go ahead and do that. Kissy faces. Alright, there's also the red fly bot, so that'll be something I want to keep in mind. Here, of course, we have the quest. The guy who wants the Giga Drill, or who gives Giga Drill. Titanium, normally you don't find for a while, but if you go into the next premium dungeon, the underground maze, or the mineshaft maze, whatever it's called, and you go to one, I can't remember which puzzle room it is, it's one of the 2 puzzle rooms. There's actually a, in one of the chests for completing, I don't know why I went this way, in one of the chests for completing the puzzle, there is a piece of titanium. So you can get, as soon as you beat Lance, you can actually complete that quest. I don't know if I'll be doing that, but it is an option that you can use. Because you get Giga Drill, and I think you get something else from it too, don't you? I think you get some other, I think at least you get another weapon or piece of equipment or something. Saw Blade. Kind of speaks for itself. Very nice attack. One of few non-elemental skills that even exist in the game. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade that once at least. 80 power. Now anyone who has a weapon that boosts non-elemental, like the Ultra Pro, we can get some potential value out of it. I think Matt is the only one. Well, no, okay. So Matt and No Legs both have the capability, at least, of taking advantage of that. On that note, also, you really need to learn these. I guess that's really it. Actually, let me upgrade these. And what do I do with you? 9 lives is pretty sufficient right now. I'm not actually sure what to do with No Legs yet, so I'm just gonna leave them as is. Oh, right. I forgot. I was like, what was that noise? I forgot. Yeah, this guy does this bridge so I can actually go get some extra stuff. Totally forgot about that. It's like 2 extra chests I can get here now. Okay, this one I think is one of those tickets in it that we don't use for, like, ever. Oh, and we get the pearl necklace. Okay. That is very useful. Well, maybe not so much now, but certainly will be. A little bit of water resist. Okay. Pretty nice stuff. What else do we have for quests? Anything active, really? Chips. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Okay, we can buy those. They cost like 10,000 gold, so not really worth it. You get an earth attack. I think I already went over this. You get Sand Dune, which is a decent earth attack, physical attack that it's nice to have, but it's really not a priority at the moment, so I won't be bothering. I already have 2 people who are perfectly good at using earth attacks, and they already have their own, so. Let's try this cat. Let's see when I'm camouflaged. Okay, so we already got the roasted loop. Not to water anymore, which I think it is normally. Earth and holy. Okay. Just going with the usual routine here. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead. 62 to 66. I think comboing Anna's Earth attack into Matt's would probably kill any of these guys without any problems. Okay, so here we have Acid Rain. Kind of interesting. Doesn't actually work to their benefit that much, at least not this encounter. But you saw earlier, there was a purple squid, which I believe this weather is present for that as well. So that's kind of annoying. 31. Okay, we could miss. I'm gonna go for this one first. Didn't get the stagger. This might kill anyway, though. Actually should kill, yeah, by all means. Considering his attack is buffed and hers isn't, I'm surprised that didn't do more damage than it did. Sure. A little bit of chip damage in there. Okay. Pretty unlikely to miss now, I think. So let's just go for this. Alright. the skeleton cat. Okay. I think I scanned one of these in the Grand Gallery. This, I believe, is the first place you normally will fight these. This is genuinely a very fearsome adversary. These guys are pretty tough. Actually, I'd like to use a creator here. I kind of want to have his attack buffed first, so I'm gonna wait one turn. But that's gonna be good against 3 of the 5 enemies here, and arguably, well, the cats are pretty annoying too, actually. But 3 of the 5 bigger threats, I would say. Okay. Alright, hopefully this gloop isn't able to kill her. Okay, did the AoE. Good. Good. Single target probably would have killed there. So that's good news. Let's buff his magic attack, and then I'm just gonna have him go for it. He's not really a magic attacker, obviously, but he'll do okay. The fact that Skeleton Cat has morale usually doesn't matter, at least not this point in the game. It's pretty, I think you're gonna be pretty hard pressed to be able to one-shot these guys. Stay where they're at right now. Okay, so that's pretty good, all things considered. Could that kill? I think it could. Problem is, Anna's gonna die. But I think we'll be better off for doing this. Well, the thing is, she's probably gonna die anyway. Unfortunately, I think she's just gonna die anyway. Let me go for a Ragnarok. I think it's guaranteed to at least kill one of the groups. Wow, okay, I actually got more than I bargained for there. Very nice. Alright. I was trying to figure out what happened there. Okay, so the Skeleton Cat countered, and as I think I mentioned when we were first going over counter mechanics, Lock On and Lovable can actually redirect counterattacks. So because of that, it actually redirected the counter that would have gone to Matt, and it went to Anna instead. Which is not, you know, it's not ideal, but we'll make it work here. In general, we're doing pretty well. I can go ahead and kill this guy off without any issues. And now that we can just focus on him, this should be fine. This is a pretty nice capture, also, if I recall at least. This should be sufficient healing for her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a pretty nice capture, so I'll definitely want to get it. And we're in a situation where we shouldn't have too much trouble going for it. Would like to dispel. It's not dispel resistant, so 50 shot, 50-50. Yeah, I just want to get the morale. So the morale obviously is going to hinder our capture, so kind of wanted to go for that. I do need to be a little bit careful here, because I don't want to kill him. Okay. That's fine. Honestly, we might just be able to catch him without any add-ons here. Yeah. So the thing is, he's a special enemy. He's pretty tough, but he is still a cat, and he's still a pretty low-tier capture. He is definitely harder to catch than most cats, but comparatively, he's not too bad. And you get a stack of 9 bad luck on someone, along with a 160 power dark attack, so it's pretty nice. I think it's relatively cheap as well, considering what you get for it. Yeah, it's only 18. So it's a little over double the dead pixel for like 7 times the damage, 8 times the damage, and double chance of bad luck and double stack. So I'm just gonna, whoops. I'm just gonna slot that in instead of the dead pixel here. I mean, going from 5 to 9 stacks of bad luck probably doesn't matter. 200% chance to inflict it, though, definitely does matter. So even if an enemy is 50% resistant to it, that's still going to work. Guaranteed. So, it's very nice. Steroids, got some crisps. Not the chips we need for that one quest, so not going to help us there. I saw a hidden knife there. Do I still have? Yeah, I do. Okay. So here we get another bow for Anna, which is very nice. Even, you know, just going from 1 to 2 bows is pretty significant, so we have a little bit more in the way of options here. Reduce damage of water. This is a magic attacking bow, which is weird, and, you know, not necessarily something you like to see from her in a lot of cases. Randomly cast Sapphire Ore. That is, I believe, a water attack that has a high chance of inflicting a large stack of wet. The problem is this is a crappy attack that will proc enemy counters very often. So, you know, you got to consider that. But it boosts water and ice, which is nice, but it really does not do anything for her physical attack. This is actually one situation where once I get this, I actually give her Bubble, because technically it has lower damage, but her magic attack is so much higher that this actually is, a lot of the time, is going to be better than an Aqua Arrow, which is really weird. But that's just kind of how it ends up being, so again, a little strange. But let me check this one. I think this is actually... Okay, this is actually a fight I had a little bit of trouble with on Twitch series. It doesn't look like anything special, but it's just, you know, 5 reasonably strong enemies. And, you know, when you're running all the challenges that I run with there, even menial fights like this can be a little bit tricky. Electric, water, bomb. Okay, these are all pretty optimal weaknesses for the loadout we have here. So this is pretty good. Okay, he's puffing up already. Kinda wish we had Giga Drill right about now, but not gonna be getting that for a while. I don't think there's any earlier way to get Titanium than the Mineshaft Maze. So at the very earliest, you can get Giga Drill after Lance, but I don't think you can get it any before that. I really should upgrade Quick Slash. I actually think I'm better off going with the Nettle. I'm definitely better off going with the Nettle. Which is unfortunate, because it's a really crappy attack for him. Again, because I haven't buffed it, because it's a historically not very impactful skill for him. But just because the enemies we're fighting, I actually would have been useful, either way. Okay, Anna should live here. Yeah, okay. Just beefing up again. Might as well do a heal. This is the only wave, so we have really nothing to be worried about here. I do also need to capture one of these creeps. Ooh, okay. I was gonna go for a stun. Probably that won't be necessary now. I can just do Future Form, and that should be sufficient. I don't know. They're going in on her now. No, we're good. Yeah. Let's just do that. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be a pretty easy capture, yeah. Non-elemental attack, kind of useful to have, but generally pretty crappy. Okay. She's probably gonna die, but they all have auto revive, so this is pretty much in the bag here. Nope, didn't even get killed. I just realized, was the weather still changed from an earlier fight? I did change the weather, didn't I? Yeah, because I used no legs. I used the creator, and I think that I always forget that the clearing weather thing does carry over between fights. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay. I thought it'd do a little bit more. Yeah, it does carry over between fights. So a lot of the time you can like set up and you can do a certain setup in one fight, and then by the time you get to the next fight, it'll whatever the weather you change to will still be around. Which is also useful. I think I take advantage of this. Or at least I took advantage of this pretty much every time I fought the glitch boss. Is that you can change the weather, leave, and go back in, and the weather will still be changed, which is a pretty obvious application of that fact. It's a very useful one. No, better off going Focus Strike here. Okay. Frozen, actually. 50% chance. Nah. I'd rather just have her dish out the damage here. She's probably our best attacker at these enemies, at least. We're getting low. I was trying to avoid using healing items, but I think we'll probably just have to do it. Let's see. Might be able to get away with it. Why does he have so much tired? What is? I guess that earth attack they're using is probably inflicting tired. This is like a 50-50 chance to hit him. Okay, cool. I mean, the other option, there was no other option that would have resulted in that enemy dying that turn anyway, so I figured I might as well take my chance. Let's go for protect. He's kind of out of commission for the moment, so. Alex is probably gonna die in the following turn. Yeah. Oh, right, because the poison he definitely did. Okay. I think we'll be alright, though. Let's just keep up the pressure. Does nothing. And... we'll live another turn if this misses. Oh, it actually didn't kill. Okay. That's fine. I actually don't think this enemy can do anything to Anna. I think all... I feel like that this isn't exactly the case, but I can't think of any attacks they use that aren't Earth. Maybe some of them are only 50%, so they'd still do some damage to her, but in general, not really too big of a risk. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this video. I guess next time we're going to try this one. This is going to be another bit of a tricky encounter, but I think we'll have the tools to be able to make it not too bad. Thank you everyone very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the description for a link to my twitch.tv channel. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Typically EBF5 challenge run on Monday, Friday. Some multiplayer on Wednesday, usually Mod Terraria or Bloons Tower Defense 6 or Risk of Rain, anything of that caliber. Yeah, I think actually when this video goes up, probably the Risk of Rain 2 update will be out, so we'll probably be doing Risk of Rain a couple of times. Also check the Discord to keep up to date with live stream changes and chat about games. Pretty active EBF5 channel there, and we got channels for all the other main stuff that I play. Yeah, thank you everyone very much for watching. Next time we're just going to continue on through No Man's Land. This is a doozy of an encounter right here, by the way. I don't know if you saw it. It's another new enemy. I didn't really go over it at the time, but that'll be a tricky one. That'll probably be a couple videos from now, but yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.